problem. There you are. What's going on, guys? How do you like the hair? You know, I ran in here so fast I almost forgot to put my hat on. You don't want to see me with crazy hair, do you? Where's the XRP army? They gotta show up, right? Oh, yeah, here they are. We don't want that out of the chamber, right? Sorry. I apologize for running late. And this is T Square, humble host for the evening. We're gonna talk crypto news, beer, etc. That's gonna be fun. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Actually, we literally do have a lot of stuff to talk about. I could talk about the news all day, you know. But guys, before we get started, please hit that like button, the golden like. That was actually a perfect spot to stop, but not down, but up, because that's how we appreciate it. Let's go, Brew Crew. Help us out, grow on YouTube, because YouTube makes you ask to have growth that is so gloriously painful to ask. Well, on that note, we hit the subscribe button 1, 2, 3, 4 times, guys. You'll find the bell in these corners right down there. That's right. You know, that's how we do it on the Brew Crew. We stand up. We get it right on right. Yes, say that 10 times fast, guys. Right on right. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I tried. I got 2 or 3 times. Today, guys, I have a classic, man. Jack Daniel's Coca-Cola. It's already pre-mixed in a can, man. It's easy. It's simple. It's not a brew. It is a brew. Right. I mean, water is technically a brew, kind of, with a little chocolate added to it. Mix a little caffeine, turns into mocha. You know, come on. Yeah. Where's Trent? Trent is celebrating his 2nd anniversary tonight. He has 2. And they went out to the movies. What's up, Nesquick? What's crack-a-lackin'? Crack-a-freaking-lackin' over here. Ooh, that ASMR pop, guys. That was spicy. Yep, guys. Yes, it was. Check out the charts. We're coming into the charts today. Hey. Well, we were thinking last night with this red dot we had down here, we were going to cool off harder than we actually didn't do. We only cool off down right here, which is actually like the first teal level. You know, I was actually drop a little bit lower. So hey, good news on that. And we were thinking it would hit up here in this level. We actually did hit it right here, and then we kind of cooled down. So we're gonna clean this up real quick. There's an X down here. Wouldn't get rid of that. I don't want that on there. Try to reevaluate what we got going on in the markets today. Hey, I always at the front of my can, guys. I always push right where you drink. I always push in the divot. I don't know if you guys see that or not. I do that right there because it's a good way to mark my cans, like at parties and stuff like that. Because you know everybody drinks from the front, duh. And everybody looks at a can and they all look the same. They go, huh, that one doesn't look like mine. You know, so it's a very good way to distinguish who's is who. So if everybody does it, you're kind of SOL, but I've been doing it forever and I haven't had a problem. Ooh-wee! That's right. We got the big, beautiful bill pass today. Let's go with Solana ETF. Did it get delayed? I don't know. We'll have to get into that. All right, what do we got going on the charts on the 1 hours? Lost a little bit of power, lost a little bit of power. We're coming down. The blue momentum wave's angling down. The VWAP dropped below the zero line right here, which is a sign to get out also. The green money flow is cooling off a little bit on the 1 hour. Okay, so we're bearish on the 1 hour. The 4 hour, we have a bearish divergence coming in. We have bearish divergence. And I did a little higher so you guys could see the red dot. We also have a red dot that's coming in. It closes in an hour on the 4 hour. So right now, we got bearish divergence is 1 signal. We have red dot, which is a 2 signal, which is also the blue momentum waves turned. The VWAP is below the zero line. There's strength in the RSI. They're kind of like they haven't really decided where they want to go. But the green money flow did dip down a little bit. So that is one thing to keep an eye on. We're jumping to the 12 hour. I'm going to erase those lines so I can see a little better. Boop. 12-hour, we're still good for the momentum waves. It did curve over a little bit, but we have the VWAP. The VWAP also curved over, but still positive, which is fine. Once it crosses the zero line, you know it's kind of like the momentum waves resetting. So trend reversal possibility. We are oversold though, which is good. The purple line we are red. Oh, not red, but where we at? 92. Well, strong strength. Got strong strength. Also, we got the 21 going through the 50, which is awesome news. The daily green still coming up, momentum still coming up, so it might be like a short-term, what do you call it? Fake out. A short-term fake out. Is what we might be having. 2-day, the momentum wave still good. We're still solid on the 2-day. 3-day was still good, so this is definitely feeling like a short-term volatility, nothing crazy. 5-day, we have a green dot, and the green dot closes tomorrow. As long as we trade sideways, we'll be looking great. Or it's going to be a great reset for next week. The green momentum wave, green dot, momentum wave still good on the 8-day. The weekly, we still have a green dot, closes in 2 days and 22 hours. It's so fast, man. Those weeks, they blow by, it feels like. The 2-week feels pretty bullish on the 2-week. Feels pretty bullish. And the monthly, still have a green dot, still have a momentum wave, so that's good. I would like it to be a little bit farther away than than the blue, light blue, and the dark blue are so dang close to each other. It's kind of a little It's a little I don't know how I feel about that. A little uncomfortable for my blood. Oh, dude, I forgot to do something. Frick, man. You guys want to know where I was at before I got on the show? I was taking the kids to the pool, and there was an emergency situation. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Why? So before we jump into the dominance, we are going to jump over to some crypto news. And we're going to kind of switch up. So that way I don't have to keep rambling on one article for years and years and more years and let my mouth get all dry. Did you guys get any fireworks? You guys ready for the 4th of July? Why can't Bitcoin break 1012? Oh, that's a silly thing to say. Oh, yes. I really want to get in. Oh, dude, you know what this makes me think of? Okay, maybe we'll read this article and then we're gonna double check this White Rock in the charts. White Rock Finance found Eldon Iham was reportedly detained in the UAE more than a year after Dutch authorities announced an arrest linked to Z Casino. Authorities of the United Arab Emirates UAE have reportedly taken Eldar Ilham, the founder of the decentralized finance protocol White Rock Finance, into custody as a part of allegations over $30 million scam with Z Casino, which is really interesting because was it Emirates? There was an Arabic country that signed up with White Rock to do a token RWA with oil. According to a Thursday X post from the crypto sleuth Zach XBT, UAE authorities arrested Aham in connections, if I'm saying that wrong, just let me know, in connections with investigations into a wide-scale fraud surrounding Z Casino, and Zach XBT's report suggests that White Rock was connected to Z Casino's $30 million fundraising. The alleged investor scam followed Z Casino's launch in April 2024, the platform promising an airdrop of a native token to select users. However, report indicates that more than a year later, the funds still have not been returned. Zach XBT. The community alert. At least one team member from the $30 million Z Casino exit scam appears to be involved with the project White Rock Fi. Why? Due to the on-chain transaction linking both projects and personal email addresses. Well, that's so dumb. Why would you do that? Brokerage organizations. In April 2024, Dutch authorities arrested a 26-year-old man, reportedly crypto personality Ilham Norazi, on claims of fraud, embezzlement, and money laundering, citing its involvement in the Z Casino scam. According to Zach XPT, Ilham's arrest connected to the investigation against Norazi and Z Casino, with extradition proceeds to the Netherlands underway. Lior Ben Zakon, another individual suspected to be involved with the case, was not mentioned in the arrest report. In this case, the largest scams targeting crypto users, U.S. authorities reported Wednesday that they had recovered roughly $40,000 out of more than $250,000 taken from an individual who donated to the fraudulent inaugural committee. Wow. That's all I said. I kind of want to read this article, but let's take a look at White Rock, man. That's kind of crazy, man. Right? We're jumping over here. White Rock. White Rock. Wow, it was down 27%. Look at that. Oh my gosh. They're actually pretty stable, you know. You know, the ones that come out of nowhere, man, they generally aren't, you know, there's a reason. There's reasons to it. That is crazy. Because here is where they got their news of RWA with like this run up right here. I don't remember which company it was. Wow, that was the 3rd of June. A month ago, guys. Frick, man, that was a month ago? Oh my gosh. I thought it was just yesterday we were talking about it. Oh, it dropped down to key support levels right now. They're Eefy. That looks like it's about to break down too again. Wow. Wowzer. It's down 40 places. Was just in the top 100. That's where we found it. 57 for the week, 40 for the day, 88 for the month. Icky. Stay away. I would say stay away from that. Let's jump back over and find out this other news on Ondo, because I love Ondo, guys. I hold Ondo. I like Ondo. $250 million Ondo Catalyst Funds signals arms race for RWA tokenization. Ondo Finance Patera Capital are launching $250 million fund to fuel tokenization's real-world asset projects. DeFi protocol Ondo Finance venture firm Patera Capital plan to ramp up investments in real-world assets. RWA is highlighting the industry's increasing focus on tokenization and favorable regulatory developments in the United States. Both companies informed Axios that they have planned to invest $250 million RWAs through a new fund called Ondo Catalyst. Ondo's chief strategy officer, Ian D. Boyd, says the funds will be invested to acquire equity stakes and tokens in emerging projects. We are seeing a bit of arms race right now in the tokenization market, D. Boyd told Axios, referring to the surge of companies entering the space. Exchange particular are zeroing in on tokenizing stocks and exchange-traded funds, ETF offerings. As Cointelegraph recently reported, the digital brokerage firm Robin has launched a new Layer 2 protocol to enable European clients to trade and tokenize U.S. stocks and ETFs. In May, Kraken announced plans to offer tokenized U.S. stocks trading to investors outside of the United States. Meanwhile, crypto exchange Coinbase is reportedly pursuing regulatory approval to offer tokenized equities, a move that would help compete with Robinhood and other trading platforms. Let's go. Ondo Finance has been ramping up its push into on-chain finance, recently announcing a formation of Global Markets Alliance with several crypto firms to drive adoption. Blockchain-based capital markets on Thursday, the company announced that OKX Wallet has joined the alliance. We're excited to share that OKX Wallet is joining the Ondo Global Market Alliance. The OKX users will be able to access Ondo tokenized stocks, ETFs, and more when we launch later this summer. Guys, that is huge. Let's freaking go, Ondo. Congratulations to the Ondo team and OKX Alliance. Good for you guys, working together. It's like Charles always says, is instead of competing against each other, we should start working with each other and get this stuff done and stock it out of the park. That's pretty big. Pretty freaking big, boys. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's go. This guy is pumped. Good altcoin season here already. There was one I wanted to read about Solana's ETF story. I saw it earlier. You know what, though? I did say we'll jump back and forth so I don't get stuck reading the whole time. But we're going to look it up. Anyways, gray scale. And I'll have it pulled up for when I'm ready. Try 20th. Where are you? Why am I going backwards? I shouldn't be going backwards, guys. Come on. It's the most popular article. It came out today. I just didn't see it. I don't want to scroll through it. Oh, most Solana staking hits. First Solana staking ETF hits 12 million healthy first trading day. Oh, this is pretty good. I'll read this one. Dude, what's up, B-Carb? How you doing, bro? I had this problem last time. It's not B-Carb. I remember you said it differently. Bacarb. It's not B-Carb. It's Bacarb, right? How you doing, dude? What's crack-a-lacking over there? Sorry if I get your name wrong. It's muscle memory. You know, the first time I said it wrong. Now I'm like, no, that's not how it's pronounced. Or maybe I am saying it right, and now I'm getting myself wrong. Oh yeah, we're gonna read into the dominance. That's where we're switching over. Let's go check out the dominance in the charts. Yo, hilarious, dude. I'm so sorry, dog. You know, it's not much easier when I meet you in person and then I'm like, oh yeah, I know this guy. You know, it's just right now it's gonna click in my brain. Well, next time I meet you, you're gonna be like, hey, you remember that time? Yeah, I do remember that now. Check out the dominance. Dominance is coming up on the hourly. Interesting. EWAP is also coming up. We are just below the zero line. Okay. No worries. Strength coming in up high. RSI high. Now IB carve. Now there's an I in there. I didn't see no I before. Whoa. Your comment's gone. Did you delete your comment? Or am I going crazy? I think I might be going crazy. Oh my gosh. IB carve. IB carve. IB carve. I want to start rapping. Makes me want to rap, man. I don't usually rap. I almost did it on stream. It was a typo. So it is B carve, right? B carve. Did I do it right? Yeah, I did do it right. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. I feel better now. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. All right, we're going to swing into the dominance, guys. You know, I've been really thinking all season wasn't going to happen until we get 67% to 65%. This is the 4 hour right now. So like a day ago, we were at like almost 60%. We had a pretty good pump in that last rally. Did you just check out the article I just read, Bicarb, the freaking White Rock? He just the CEO or whatever just got arrested, or one of the founders of it. It's pretty interesting. All right, what we got looking up? Lost momentum. Looks like it's going down, bro. What are your thoughts on the weekly BTC? We'll get to jump back over the weekly BTC. The weekly BTC. What do you think my thoughts are on this? What are you thinking? What do you think? Do you think we're gonna go up or down? You think we're gonna go up or down? Calvin, what's cracking? Happened Independence Day Eve. What is up, man? I like how you say Independence Day, because people always say 4th of July. I'm like, nah, dog. It's not some silly day. It's Independence Day. Use market cipher as well. And yeah, you probably should be feeling what I'm feeling. I'm feeling bullish, bro. I'm feeling bullish because we got the green dot, okay? We got the VWAP coming up. It's not strongly coming up. We are a 1. Okay, it is coming up, though. We have the green dot. We got the strength coming up. RSIs are hot, but they're also coming up. The 21's coming up right now. The green money flow is thick. With DBSI is hot. The monthly, we have a green dot, which I'm not loving this green dot. I hope we get some more momentum out of it, which I think we usually will. Usually a top or bottom. Green in the middle, usually top or bottom. Yeah. Yeah, you talking about this green dot right here? Is that the one you think is in the middle? Or are you talking about this one? This is the monthly. This is the weekly. I don't think we're topped, man. I think we're getting bullish, to be honest with you, especially at the end of this month we're coming. Yeah, I've been watching it because this green dot on the monthly, we had, where'd you go? On the monthly, we had it previously, and it disappeared 3 hours before, and we just got it again like 4 days ago. So I was feeling pretty good about that. The blue momentum was having me a little anxious. The 8-day we have it, which is almost a projection out. DBSI is saying we're good. Momentum wave say we're still good. Technically, the VWAP hasn't fell below the zero line, which is good. The green's been coming down, though, the green money flow, which is not the most bullish signal out there. Q4 is supposed to be, man. That's traditional, like the bull run. I really like the 5-day. The fact that we bounced off the 50 like that, I think is a great sign. The fact that we have this green dot and the money flow is thick and the VWAP is just coming in on the 5-day, I'm liking a lot. And this closes in 21 hours, so I'm feeling great on that. The 3-day, I'm feeling great on this, dude. This doesn't even look like it's capped yet. Okay, we usually start getting that rounded boob-like shape. We haven't quite got that yet. We still have momentum going up. The VWAP, technically, it's almost flat, but it did make a little curve up right there just at the very end on the 3-day. The 2-day, it's looking great, dude. The 2-day is looking spicy as hell. We have another day and a half till it closes. The daily's looking good. The VWAP's kind of an eh. This little area right here, I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, watching that green come down so hard. But the fact that everything else seems to be working out for our favor, we don't have any bullish divergence. Yeah, that does look nice. Now we jump down to the 12-hour. The 12-hour is kind of like that time frame that it's kind of it almost could be like a top. It kind of has that vibes. You've seen it probably if you use market cipher as much as me. Sometimes you could try to project out. You'd be like, oh, it's starting around. We rounded the strength, we rounded the green, the VWAP's coming down. Like, this could be a top. I've seen it become a top, but then I've also seen times when then just that mother effer just defines logic and shoots straight up, and you're like, okay, well, I guess I was completely wrong there. I mean, we bet on the odds. That's how we do it over here. We just like the odds. On the 4-hour, we're bearish on. I think, though, with everything else on the 2-day and 3-day, I think that this is probably a fake out, some good stuff, which I haven't actually opened this up today, so we can actually take a look at it. But it's been kind of a crazy day. Is the liquidations kind of, tell us kind of one way or another where we're going to go. We still have like a few more. We could bump down here at 1085, 1084. Where are we at right now? 109, 500. Dang, it's actually a pretty good day. I didn't even realize they were that high. On the hike and she say we're 109, 200. 109, 400. It's weird seeing that hike and she higher than the actual candles. But we have a lot of shorts, man, that want to get popped, man. I think that if we break a new all-time high, dude, we're going to get that squeeze up in probably in this pocket right here, which is not crazy. That's 1012, 800. That's pretty good. We'll see. Well, we shall see. Now, what's the Model 2 say? We have a few more shorts down here at 108, 500. So there's a good chance we could come down, $1,000 and pop those stinking longs. No, yeah, longs. Freaking always get backwards, man. I have a little bit of dyslexicness, and so top and bottom, whatever, it kind of gets me a little confused sometimes. But we got all these shorts up here, man. They're just ready to be popped. We'll squeeze them. Yeah, they brought us down to 72,000. We're going to get our revenge, you suckers. I don't want anybody to feel pain, but man, I want to squeeze those freaking shorts so bad. You normally don't read the charts? Oh, okay, I got to come back over here. He said, so true. Just out of left field, Cardano on the weekly. What are your thoughts? I normally don't read the chart. I don't know. I do know that there are more liquidations on longs on Cardano at. Oh, this isn't Cardano. What is the hell? What the hell am I looking at? Again, my brain's going slow. BTC. Dude, freaking, yeah. You know, there's a good chance we'll come down and smack those longs before we go up and squeeze those shorts. Okay, we're going to jump over back to the charts. Head over to the charts today because we're going to look at ADA today so we can know what's happening in the weekly. It's breaking, bouncing off this trend line. That whatever the hell we drew that for. I can't even remember when we drew that. When did we draw this? I have no idea. Drew this a long time ago. It's been a while since we must have looked at Cardano. We drew it back in, fell through it, fell to the lowest-ish level of support. Man, that would have been a good signal to put a long in. You asked me about the weekly. Well, we have a doji candle, which is a trend. It's going to be a sign of a trend reversal. The one thing that we also are almost getting is the 21's getting close to the 50, which is almost like a bear, a freaking, not bear flag, death cross, but it's a lag and indicator. We don't have bullish divergence. Money flow's kind of been staying in this red zone for a hot minute. We have the VWAP angling up. I needed more data. The weekly's not giving it to me what I want. The momentum waves don't seem like it's done on the monthly. Green money waves are still coming down on the monthly. The VWAP's still coming down. It doesn't look like it's curving up. I'm bearish on ADA for the month. I don't think that without something happening, I think we're going to be hot in July, August. I think ADA might be a little bit behind if we went into alt season. The 8-day starting to curve over. The question is, are we going to fake out one more time? You know, if we've been going up, fake out, come, oops. We go up, fake out, come down, go up, fake out, come down. We're kind of like in that weird pattern. There's no bullish divergence. We are getting into this strong level of support just because, 50 cents is such a strong psychological level. We'll jump to the 5-day. 5 days kind of getting to that area where it wants to roll over. The 3-day. The VWAP is coming up, which is a good sign. I like it a lot better when that red isn't as thick. We need that red to turn. We do have a green dot. There's no bullish divergence. I mean, all you really got going for you right now, is this freaking flag. I mean, can you get any crazier flag? It's getting to some sort of tight thing where it's either going to break out or it's not going to break out. The 2-day, the momentum's coming in. So this is saying we are getting a pump on short term. 2 days looking really good. I really like this 2-day VWAP. The strength's coming in. We're oversold. Momentum wave's coming up. We have a big green dot, little green dot. I don't think we have bullish divergence. There is some uncertainty. I'm feeling bullish short term. And that might roll over into the weekly and then the weekly could roll into the monthly. But currently, I would just say short term, I would be bullish. But long term, I think I need to see more data play out. Like one of Crypto Face's videos, he said he likes to project on a 15-minute candles. He likes to look at it 3 or 4 hours at a time. And then if it's okay, well, if it's still looking really good, then I'll stay in the trade and extend it because the other time frames are rolling over. That's kind of how I'm feeling. 12-hour, the momentum wave still could be going. They're getting a little exhausted. But we could just trade sideways. I mean, that would be fine too with me and VWAP trade sideways. Everything trades sideways, which means that we'll be trading sideways going up. So 4-hour. Yeah. Strength coming up. The momentum wave has a red dot. VWAP is literally been flipping flopping. That when you get these outwardly curvature on these yellow VWAPs, they can be like a springboard when they hit like this. This one didn't turn into it here, like how it had the outwardly trend. It kind of slowly went down, but this could turn into a springboard and we bounced up. I'm trying to find an example of it real quick. There was a kind of like one we kind of outwardly hit a little springboard, kind of bounced up on the VWAP, but nothing else was going for us. So I don't know. I'd say 2-day, 3-day, I'm bullish. Weekly, monthly, I'm not. It needs to show more excitement. 1 hour, you could say we were extremely bullish, lost momentum. We'll probably continue losing momentum. The green's still looking good, but the VWAP's so heavily down. And we have an anchor trigger wave right here. And that really didn't give a whole lot, believe it or not. That anchor trigger wave, as tight as that it was, I would say you should have been able to take that to the bank. And if you would have played that, you even waited for it to confirm, you would have confirmed this trade sideways. Like, like what the hell? So that's kind of like I would have been kind of irritated, to be honest with you. And we also kind of have a shoulder head and a shoulder pattern too. You have an anchor wave, trigger wave. Here's the VWAP bearish. We have the red dots, short term. We probably can come down to this range. That's what I would guess. And then we could be bullish for the 2-day. Yeah, I like that. That would be good. That'd be good. You know what one I really like? If you use more mix market cipher, one I really like is quant. And I have a really weird reasoning behind it. Is the fact that the monthly had an anchor trigger wave before everything else. You can look at all the other ISO compliant coins. None of them look like Quant. There's XRP. Doesn't look like it. Quant looks like it's going up. XRP's momentum wave looks like it's going down. Hedera also looks like it's going down. ADA also looks like it could be going down. I don't know if I have Stellar on here. Stellar Lumens. So where's Quant at? Even Sui, I don't even think Sui doesn't have enough data. Yeah, Quant's the only one that I've found that has this anchor trigger wave pattern, and it's really primed to want to pump. Really primed. Now, the 2-week, it makes you want to do anchor trigger wave to the downside, but it hasn't rolled over yet. And the weekly has a green dot. And the VWAP's breaking up. I'm thinking that 2-week is going to be a fake out. I don't know if we'll actually get there. The 8-day, we have a green dot. The 5 days, the momentum waves are curving up. Now, usually I don't like the long at the top of these patterns, but you could maybe put a long like above this, like right up here. And if you could snag it, dude, or if it does a quick wick down, like it's looking nice. The 3-day is looking nice. The 2-day is looking pretty nice. The daily is looking freaking nice. 12 hours looking freaking nice. Dude, I'm just telling you, Quant's doing something. Quant is doing something. I don't really know what Quant's doing. But I think they have some good vibes going for them. Usually you could say this could be becoming a bearish signal because you're going up and up and up, and how much up can you go before you reset? I think there's something happening. All right, let's want to jump over back to the reading articles. We're going to read the First Solana staking ETF. Now, I read someplace Grayscale called the SEC and told them hold off on their ETF. But Rex Osprey's groundbreaking Solana staking ETF overcame SEC hurdles and posted a $33 million in first day volume. United States first Solana staking exchange traded ETF, exchange traded fund, ended its debut trading day with 12 million inflows, a positive sign for crypto staking enabled ETFs. Rex Osprey Solana staking ETF debuted on the CBOE BZX exchange on Wednesday, recording 33 million trading volume and 12 million inflows, according to Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas. The fund traded under SSK gives investors direct exposure to a spot Solana, along with staking yields, making it the first crypto staking ETF approved in America. Oh, we got a question from Calvin. Hey, T-Squid, can you do me a favor and look up Mana? Wonder if it still looks like ADA. Dude, we will absolutely do that. Absolutely, Calvin, especially for you, dog. Yeah, I got you, bro. You could even call if you want. You can just say T too instead of T squared. I get you, man. I roll with that too. Let me finish this and I'll jump over there. It was a healthy start to trading, said Bloomberg ETF analyst James Safard, who observed that it had been seen 8 million in trading volume in the first 20 minutes. Valachunas also commented the impressive first day volume, stating that the blows away the Solana futures ETF and XRP futures ETF, because nobody wants futures, but was much lower than the spot Bitcoin. Well, there are funds they launched. U.S. listed Bitcoin's ETFs recorded a combined 4.6 billion worth of shares traded on their first day in January 2024. The launch of the crypto staking ETF is a defining moment of digital assets, a significant step forward in full access to crypto ecosystem, said Anchorage Digital co-founder Nathan McCauley. First Firm is a staking custodian partner with the Rex Osprey ETF. I don't think this is really tells us much, Sipart told Cointelegraph. We can see that there will definitely be a demand by these products. We also are short in a week in the U.S. for the 4th of July, so demand and trading might even be more muted than otherwise would be. Than it otherwise would be. Otherwise. Why did I say otherwise? I don't know. Osprey Fund faced regulatory hurdles, executing commissions. We objected to late May of clearing the initiative, registration, issued the public, investments. Okay, fantastic. It did good, guys. It did good, okay? Soul price sees a minor reaction. We're still at 153, but it's still down 40% of January peak. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's jump back over the charts, okay? Calvin over here wants to look at Mana. Mana. Dude, I remember Mana. Dude, I actually killed it last market in Mana. And I was going to buy it. A bunch of it in the bear market. But they didn't make my cut for like my top 10 coins. It did initially, and then I had to cut it out. Okay, here we go. Mana. You wanted to compare it to Cardano? Well, we got Cardano charts. Mana is like an all-time low. But we're going to take a look at it. If you know Cardano's not all-time low. What's Cardano at? We have dip, higher dip, EWAP coming down, money flow coming down. You know, if it was me, I'd be more bullish on Mana than I would be on Cardano. Not because I don't think Cardano's bullish. I just think that, where's Mana at? Here we go. Because to me, what I see with this chart is how much lower can it like really go. And the momentum waves look like it's starting to curve up where we should be able to get a pump. Like Cardano still look like it could be coming down more. Like I was just saying, like on the monthly, it was like, the momentum waves to the blue still look like it's coming down. Gala. One. That was a double top like nobody's business on one. Where's Daniel Ghazi, Calvin? Have you seen him at all, dude? I haven't seen him in feels like forever. Somebody talked to us about Kopi too. I remember this launched. All right, we go jump back over to Mana. We're gonna dissect it a little bit more, dude. I remember when those way over here. That was crazy times, dude. I totally fell into like the whole gaming world with crypto. Makes a million times sense to me, and I don't know why people are not ready for it. But dude, this does look like a really strong support. Like it couldn't fall through. Hasn't fallen through, I should say. And the wave is not like open-ended, like going down. Like you clearly get like the half of the boob cup right there. The weekly is also getting bullish too on Mana. And I'm saying that because the light blue is catching up to the dark blue pretty significantly. And back so sore. Stretching it. We have No, we don't have bullish divergence. But we do get, we had the lower low right here, and now we're having a higher low, which is a good sign. And the 21 is starting to curve up. We have a doji candle, which is a sign of a trend reversal of the previous trend. We were trending down on the weekly, which could say we could have a multi-week run to the green. Now, that's not crazy. I guess that is kind of crazy. I mean, it could be crazy-ish. You can see a 30% gains coming from it. Check out the 5-day. 5 days curving over. DBSI is projecting out another green number. What's the actual price on it? 26.8, 26.4. So we are technically above where we're currently at on this. Or it's correct. It should give us a green candle. The 3-day, the momentum wave is coming up. We're supposed to get more green movement to the upside. VWAP is coming up. Strength is coming in. We're been oversold since the bottom over here. Two-day's been coming up. You know, I would say I'm feeling pretty good on Mana. The daily has been strong, VWAP to the upside too, and the red has been constantly going up. And we've been getting these green dots all along the way. Yeah, we had a couple fake outs. Try to shut your hopes and dreams down, but it does look good. VWAP's kind of like, chilled out for a second, but the momentum wave looks like it's telling me it's going to keep going. The fact that the VWAP is still above the zero line, I would agree with the VWAP. We have a little bit of curvature, but not extreme amount. Obviously, we got some on how hard we pumped up. The VWAP is kind of coming down. You know, it's really interesting. This VWAP is very similar to this one, where it kind of comes down, it cups a little bit. It might make another cup. It also kind of looks like a little bit of a trend reversal too, because you can clearly see, here's my paint pen, this was a downtrend, right? Well, this is starting to look more like an uptrend to me. We're kind of getting like that half bull effect. And then we can come up, maybe get a fake out like down here, and then we go up here, fake out one more time, and then we poof, and we rip. Let's hope that's something that we see. That'd be nice. I would love for it just to follow this perfectly. I'm like, I nailed it! I did it! Guys! More likely, if I even that happened, I'd probably end up erasing it by accident. I gotta change the music up. I always forget because I have it turned down so low. You guys have to remind me. I like this one. Sarah did a good job on this one. Itchy nose hairs. It's a thing when you get old. 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours trading sideways. Sideways. It's actually kind of surprising too, because we do have some bearish divergence right here. The 4 hour, and usually bearish divergence is a pretty strong indicator will come down, which, you know, like we said, we just did pump up, and if this is a reversal, maybe we come down just a little bit and then we go back up more. Oh my stars. Wait, who subscribed? One of you guys out there subscribed to me tonight. I don't know who it was. Whoever you are, I see you someplace in the universe. Thank you so much for subscribing to us. Greatly appreciate the love and support. Oh, dude, I have to go over here and look over at the BitFi thing because I keep forgetting. I forgot last night too. I'm like, snakes. Oh, snakies. All right, where are we at? I gotta pull the screen over. Okay, like that. Come over here. Boom, guys. If you haven't already, you can stop over in our description and find the BitFi referral link, Blockchain Brew, and you guys check it out. These are just bonuses, but the real bonus is the VIP level access 2, and that gives you 20% savings on your fees. Now, that's just huge because everybody hates fees. I hate fees. But the first $100 you deposit for new users, you get 60% of your money. That's awesome. You know, if you want to learn how to trade and you don't want to deposit a lot of money, dude, that you almost double it. You know, that's how my brain works. Or you at least go more than 50% of what you initially put in. That's trading volume, dude. You can put that $100 in there and take it out, and then you have $60 to play with. Then you get the $500 if you're a little bit more experienced, you feel a little bit more comfortable. The bonus scales down a little bit, but you get 20%, which is $100, which is great, you know, $100. If you want to take your 500 out, use that $100, fine, go ahead, do that. It's a free trading bonus. Deposit 1,000, you get the 200, and then you really want to get baller, you get the $5,000 deposit bonus, or $5,000 deposit, you get a $1,000 bonus. Now that's a real, you can take out your $5,000, you got $1,000, 1,000 bones, man, to play around in the freaking BitFi, man, and learn how to trade, and you get the cheaper fee. So, yeah, man, just check out BitFi, dude. And also, we have a link in our description. I don't know if I can pull them up right now. I might be able to pull them up. Where they're at? Where are they at? You know what? It might be over here. I'm gonna swing back over here. Where? Actually, I can't swing over there. What am I doing? Guys, in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see Caleb and Brown over here, right? You see them in this corner, or is it this corner? I can't tell how the camera works. Caleb and Brown, if you want to get a brokerage and you don't know where to start crypto, or you want to help out your grandmother or your friend or whomever you really want to get into crypto, how them get that process going because they don't know how to use YouTube, you can get a free brokerage set up with an account and just talk to the people. Ask them what's a good investment. You know, that's what they're there for. So take advantage of them, guys. They're freaking sweet. We got Crypto Analyzer Pro up and over here in the corner too, dude. Greg, he is a machine. He did put some really strong work in there where you can also use that to help use help. You can have AI help find you create trade setups. Yes, there we go. I said it. I tried. And they have the news feeds in there where dude, I went in there and looked at the news. It's like overwhelming. You get shot with an article every like 15 seconds. So it's totally up to date on everything. It's very quick. It's all AI. Greg did a great job. Now I'm going back over to reality. I think Trent's chances with ADA are much better than Mana. Gotta respect Mana's more move a couple years ago, dude. You got Mana and Cardano. Calvin did phenomenal. Now, I totally think, don't get me wrong, ADA is going to outperform Mana. I'm just saying short term right now, Mana looks better in the charts. Now, Cardano is a solid blue chip. They're in the strategic crypto reserve for the U.S. I mean, that's not a small feat. That's huge. And the fact Cardano is like the first crypto ever that successfully became a DAO. They have their treasury money that they've been putting in there for like the last I think it's like every block that they make. Like, I can't remember the math, so I think it's like 12% or 20% goes into this treasury, and it was unlocked for this last upgrade, and the DAO can decide how they want to do it. They want to market it, they want to do whatever. It's freaking huge for Cardano. Okay, I'm extremely bullish on Cardano over at Mana. I'm just saying, oh my gosh, there's a spider crawling on my camera. Honey, get me a freaking tissue. Oh my gosh. It's huge. Guys, I have to take off I got to turn off the camera. No, I need tissue. Tissue. Guys, I have to disappear from the camera. I got to take my glasses off. This is going to get serious. Oh my gosh. Hey! It's so scary. Oh gosh, disgusting. Ah! Ah! Here. I hope so. God. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, that was emergency. Gotta fix my camera now. Ugh. Gosh, dang it! Spider cooties. Ugh. Damn spiders, disgusting. Ugh. Calvin, I can't remember where I left you. Cardano, yes. or bullish on Cardano. Freaking spiders, man. Calvin, do you have spiders where you live? Dang it. The dang spider got the last laugh. Tweaks it. The camera. Tweaked it. Ugh. Golly, man. I don't remember what I was going to say. Now, where was I at? Do I think Mana is going to hit an all-time high? Yeah. Oh, you're Southern Oregon? Oh, frick. You're a spider. Wait. Never eat soggy waffles. Okay, so you're next to California. What part of Oregon is that? I'm like 3 hours away from Portland, which I don't think Portland's anywhere near you, but okay. So the all-time high of Mana was $6. I don't think Mana will do a 30x. I would love to see Mana. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, next time I freaking drive to see Trent, freaking down there in California, we'll have to stop and have a brew, man. Are you old enough to drink Calvin? I don't know. I forgot to open up CMC, foreign market cap, because I wanted to look at, see if Mana's token unlocked. You know, Calvin, when I came back to the computer, I realized I didn't mute my mic. I just muted my camera. You probably heard everything. I apologize for screaming. But it wasn't my scream. That was my wife. I swear. Yes. Where am I at? That spider, dude, I completely derailed my thought. Oh my gosh, it was so active, dude. I've never seen a spider run up and down the freaking camera so fast. Up and down the line, back up the camera. Oh, dude, it was an active spider. And nasty mother effer. All right, let's check out the token unlocks. I know, my wife brought me a shoe. I'm like, what am I going to do? Smack my camera? I don't know what you wanted me to do with it. What? There's no max supply of Mana? Oh, that's not super bullish. I mean, Solana is like that too, though, but still. Total supply, 2.2 billion, practically 2 billion circulating. %, hold by one wallet. That's not very great. Look, check it out, dude. Check this out. Okay, I am on CMC. So top 10 wallets hold 41%. Those aren't exchanges. Those are wallets. That's crazy. That's cray. And we know it's not exchanges because Binance holds 6%. And another 0.5%. And HTX holds 21%. Holy smokes. So you can stay within HTX, and unless they're accumulating this and all the other wallets down there, I've never found anything to say that wasn't true. But holy smokes. Are they still working on their ecosystem? What's the news on Mana? I'm going to open up Google. I'm going to go check out Decentralands. Decentraland. What's going on with Decentraland? I'm in Decentraland. I don't even want a piece of Metaverse. Cool. Cool, man. Enter Decentraland now. Set up a wallet. Acquire Mana. Purchase tokens on a major exchange. Purchase land wearables. Does anybody know how much Mana Land's going for? Is it on OpenSea? Do you guys know if it's on OpenSea? OpenSea, guys. We're in OpenSea. I can't remember the last time I've been on OpenSea. I spent a lot of money on here. Decentraland. That's the token. Where's the Decentraland land? What's Decentraland's land called? Here it is. They have 100,000 items. There's 83,000 owners. No, 8,300 owners. Floor is 0.44 ETH. How much is ETH? How much is 0.44 Ethereum? You sucker. Why is it? Oh, top 200. Okay. So where the heck is ETH? So it's 0.224. That's ETH. We want point. What did I say? Point. It was almost 0.5, right? Where is OpenSea at? I lost it. Here it is. Property is 446. What did I say? 2 something. 0.0446. It's actually not bad. 115 bucks for land on OpenSea for one. That's the floor price for plots of land. Some of these people are still making money. Like I can't actually see them, but this one's going for. This was bought for 0.0333, and it's up for 446. So it looks like they've been going up. Or this is just one wall that bought a bunch of them. 446 is strong for 4407, 449, 5151. Really interesting. Well, people are still buying land. 115 bucks. People are buying it for 100. You guys remember what Sandbox's land is? Is this it right here? They have assets too. Wow. Freaking wheat is 0.06, 154 bucks. I don't know why I just didn't click on it if I wanted to find the price. Duh. That's still pretty crazy though. But like, look at all these other plots that I don't think have been bought, right? Or minted, or am I just doing that wrong? That's pretty cool though. 154 bucks for a floor on land. Solana land. That's crazy, man. Imagine buying one of these big old plots. Like I feel like Sandbox is huge. I'll have to look into this again and check it out. At some point in time. We look at Ethereum today. I'm running out of time, guys. I'm getting brain dead. That spider took it out of me. Got a green dot on the monthly still. Fan-freaking-tastic. Weekly, we still have a green dot. Even better. Oh, yeah. Curvature on the blue momentum wave is looking good, guys. You know, we have that little downtrend fake. Yeah, guess what? It could keep going, and that's a doji candle. Trend reversal. Trend reversal. Read is looking great. Great. 2 days looking great. 1 day is looking fan-freaking-tastic. All right, guys. I think that's a wrap, man. I hit an hour. I mean, unless you guys have anything else, man, I'll totally stay and check out more coins. If you have anything, go out there and find. I'm going to keep rambling, and we're going to keep going and going and going and going. We checked out Mana Land. We checked out Mana. We checked out Sandbox. We checked out Bitcoin. We looked at Ethereum. I think we said we were short-term, like, bearish to long-term bullish for the day. I guess we didn't really look at Circle, did we? Coinbase. Coinbase took a breather. Eat this try. We'll see you. Have a great night, T. Thank you, Calvin. You have a great Independence Day, sir. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm glad to see base is starting to Circle starting to settle, It looks like it's bounced off support right here. I wish I had more data on the 12-hour to be like, this is a bottom. You know, clearly we had an uptrend. We'll take a break, maybe a fake out, come back down, come back to reality. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. 4-hour does look like it's starting to want to roll back over. Look at the 4-hour spot. Make a green dot. VWAP's coming up. MicroStrategy, red dot. I think we might take a little bit of breather. Krispy Kreme. I don't even remember what this is. Gold coming down, silver chilling out a little bit. Wow, silver's been hot too. All right, you guys have a great night. We have a special coming out tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Northwestern time. For all those in the East Coast, they can watch it in noon. It'll be pretty good. It's a good interview, guys. I really appreciate whom, I'm not going to tell you who it's with, came out and did it with us. He has a couple different channels. The guy is a machine in this space. It was nothing but solid respect from that man, dude. He's a great guy. He's a great dad. He puts in a lot of work, and we appreciate his time. So go check out that video tomorrow. Give him lots of shouts out, and we're going to be back on the show again. So you guys have a great night. Peace out.